She asked how many of us remembered the scare the living daylights out of the incoming nursing student speech she gave. I know my hand shot straight up into the air. I think I can speak for many of us when I say she did a great job of scaring us. For me, that orientation was the day I first realized that I had gotten myself into the pursuing a nursing career. That day, I remember feeling a sense of pride for the nursing profession. We were instructed to never walk into a room and be that little bubbly nurse with a weak handshake, and to hold ourselves to higher professional standards. Great advice, but I don't think she means we can't be wealthy and happy. I also remember being instilled with the idea that we were going to be that person who is with a patient on what may be the scariest day of their life, and that they do have to trust you. It's a lot of pressure. Speaking of trust, here's just a little tidbit of information for those of you who didn't get to go through our program that every single one of our professors love to bring up. If you ask any nursing graduate what year the nurses weren't ranked top of trusted professions, they can tell you it was the year after 9/11 when firefighters were ranked the top, with good reason. But the point is, basically every course we took, the fact was brought up. And it was always a joke, like you get it, okay. But now I'm realizing that the fact is a good reminder. We have a reputation to uphold as we enter the world of nursing. Having this pressure is both motivating and terrifying. That orientation speech was the first time I had moments of doubt about what I was getting into. Then you fast forward to our first clinical rotation. I'm speaking from my own experience, but with my group, the 8 of us, not one of us had been a CNA or ever had any patient contact, other than being a volunteer or something at BW Hospital. We got our assignments the night before, and I don't think any of us slept. For some reason that day, we were all practically reduced to tears, and we thought we'd have to take vital signs by ourselves. We were like, are you have to touch a patient? Are you kidding me? And then let alone get a full like that. Thank God, Maura, who was our clinical instructor, she let us buddy up for the first few days, because it takes 2 nursing students to take vital signs on the first day. We all have had both great and horrible experiences for our clinicals, but I know I formed bonds that will last a lifetime with my first clinical group. And look how far we've come. Many of us made our closest friends that first semester. Just look at where we all sit every single day in class. I guarantee all of you are sitting with the same people you sat with in class. You think we switch it up for graduation, but I guess not. The moments of doubt that came with that first year of nursing school became much easier to handle though than at orientation, because now we had actual friends who knew what we were going through. Throughout all of our struggles, the day we wanted to scream about classes, cry because we were cramming for tests, stressing about summer jobs, or crying about how much our books were going to cost, it all would surely have been much worse without each other. This year we got to the point where we even had a Facebook group so that almost every single one of us could communicate. Yes, sorry faculty, often we were posting when we were in class. But it was really interesting to see how many people weren't on Facebook during class and probably be a lot lower than how many people were. Sorry. But again, everyone's doing it to do the strength. This also made the competition that is still innate in us as motivated nursing students a little easier to handle. Applying for jobs became the next huge hurdle. Friendly competition was balanced by supportive friends and faculty. When it comes down to it, we're all going to find jobs. No one's timeline is the same when we did just graduate from UW Medicine. But having each other there to support us when we don't get a job and celebrate when we do find one is priceless. Sadly, graduating does not signal an end to all of our milestones. We still have the big one, the NCLEX. But again, we have each other. Study groups have been formed, prep classes will be taken together. The thing is, everything I learned in nursing school will surely help you pass the boards and help us be successful as a novice nurse. Some things are just drilled into our heads and we're equipped with the basic knowledge that we need, and we know a lot more than we think we do. However, the greatest thing I think I'll personally take away is the amazing support and friendship that we've fostered with what used to be classmates and soon will be colleagues. All of this year's graduates got to experience the wonder that is UW Madison. Badger football, State Street, the Terrace, dorm life, student organizations, etc. But us as nursing students, we have even more in common now, and even more to celebrate. We made it through what we often didn't think we'd survive. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to our class for helping me survive it and helping each other survive it. And of course, we can't forget to thank the others who made it possible. Our families, those who could be here and those who could not. You guys have been amazing. Even if you don't always understand where we're coming from, I know my parents are always willing to listen to me sound about that day. Our preceptors and clinical instructors were of course invaluable, and the faculty and administration of the school nursing were integral as well. But in case you didn't already get it, I believe we were the greatest assets to each other, and I am so proud of all of us. So congratulations, class of 2013. Cheers.